So we are here today for the final day of the 10 for 10 sale with the final VSA announcement. So without further ado, let's get right to it. So you're not going to need to see me for this. So let's just dive right into the VSA for today. We're going to have to refresh the page. Like I thought about doing this as a kind of as a live series, but it's like 10 for 10 with some announcements. I feel it would have stretched it a bit. So I decided to do these kind of like shorter and more concise. So we got Undeclared War. I think that's Ringo Lamb. And yeah, so this is earlier than the other one. The other one's 2002. So this would be around like 90s, early 90s, early to mid 90s, I think. So 1990. Feature wise, we got a few features on here. Brand new commentary with Sam Deegan. You know, that's going to be good. Sam Deegan has great commentaries. Brand new interview with Vernon Wells. Undeclared score, brand new interview with the composer Noel Quinlan. Reversible artwork. If you're into this style of film, like these action films, the Ringo Lamb style films, you're definitely gonna enjoy this. We'll do like a really quick reading of the plot. After a Polish diplomat and his family are murdered by a radical terrorist organization, CIA Gary Redner tracks the violent extremists group to Hong Kong on a personal mission of revenge. Once in Hong Kong, the rough and ready Gary is reluctantly partnered with the by-the-book Special Branch Inspector Bong in order to track down the terrorists before the next horrific attack. While the two men do not see eye to eye professionally nor culturally, they must put aside their personal differences and work together in order to take down the terrorist organization as well as the group's mysterious and ruthless leader known only as Hannibal. So Ringo Lamb, you can expect a lot of expect some action, some cool violence in here as well. Love the cover, love the way that's done. So that's definitely unique. So let's check out the 10 for 10. And I'm doing this a little bit after. So I didn't check the VSA, but I did already check the 10 for 10. And I did pick up something. So I'm going to let you guys know what I've bought through the sale now for today. So as you can see right here, 10 for 10's been on for a bit. I did grab a couple here today, but I waited for the VSA for you guys. So I'll give you my recommendations in here. So if you do like these style of films, Seduction of an American Playgirl, Winter Heat, um, does have Jamie Gillis, who's actually really good, kind of a roughie. The Mothers is actually a really good Serial Santiago film. I really enjoy this. Now, one thing you should know is that if you have the 4 or 5 films, 5-year sets the Vinegar Syndrome put out, then you have the Blu-ray edition of The Mothers because it's on one of the sets. Young Girls Do, again, is another one of the adult films there. Amityville: The Evil Escapes is actually the only of the 4 Amityville films that was in the box set that was a TV film. But in actuality, it's probably one of the best that's in that box set. It's a really good film, and people shy away from it because it's more of a TV one, but you shouldn't because it actually has a good cast. Um, well done, written by, directed by Sanders Stern. Uh, did really enjoy this one here. So he actually worked on Amityville before, so it was nice to see him come back. Great interview with him, by the way. I do have this one. Girls Go Screams. I have. It's a cheesy trauma produced slasher type of film. Don't expect it to be like too over the top. It's fun style for what it is. Some people like really down on this one. I noticed when it was announced. But is it a favorite of mine? Not really. Is it like, is it an for $10? Is it an okay addition to like a slasher collection? Yeah, but just don't expect the burning or anything like that or this one right here. Dive right into one. So the quickest, and I did grab this one, and this is The Grave. I've been meaning to get this one for a while. Graves actually is definitely a decent film. It's been a while since we've seen this one. A great cast in The Grave, like a fantastic cast. I mean, you got like Craig Schaefer, Josh Charles, Keith David, Eric Roberts, Gabrielle Anwar, Donald Logue, Giovanni Ribisi, and Anthony Michael Hall. A really good film. Not at all surprised to see this sell out in a matter of I think it was a matter of minutes, really like 10 minutes or so. This one sold out really, really quickly. The catalog, I do like this company. I did not buy this one. Keep an eye out. Uh, not don't really know too much about it. It is selling fairly decently though. A lot of people that love the catalog are going to grab it. It looks like we got the guy from Man Bites Dog, which always is a plus. Uh, Definitely a few features on there. There's a booklet as well, but not the one that I went for this time around. Then there's Detention, which I do recommend to anybody that's looking at these titles here. I really like Detention. This was a really good film. Really enjoyed it. It was one of those that made it on the list of top releases for some of the reviewers last year. So definitely one that I recommend. It doesn't look like there's like much features with trailer, music video, but the catalog is like that. They just show like three features, but there actually is some decent stuff on here. Uh, Definitely worth checking out. Um, Eerie little film. I really, really enjoyed it. And this one here is, after all, I think it's based on a game, right? It's a game. My kids knew it anyway. I did pick up Knocking. So this is my first Yellow Veil Pictures pickup. I was tempted on the one that they had there recently, and I won the other 10 for 10s. I didn't get that, but I looked at the trailer for this one, and I kind of really wanted this one. I recently watched the movie on God, what was it on? Was it on Shutter? Called The Watcher, and it was itself like a kind of a history and paranoia, I guess is the best way to put it. And this seems kind of like that. Like it's kind of like this paranoid, like tense film, and it's a Swedish film. I haven't seen it before. I really want to check it out. Heard that the Q&A from Sundance is supposed to be pretty good. There's two short films on there as well. 12-page booklet. I always love that. Love my booklets. Kind of wish there was a poster for this one because I do like this cover art, and it looks really tense. Like there's just something immediately like super tense looking. If you watch the trailer, you'll see what I mean. And it looks to be selling okay. And the last one I bought here was Curfew. I'm a child of the 80s, and this is an 89 film. I haven't seen this one in years, um, but it has Kyle Richards. You guys are going to know from Halloween. She was in the original Halloween as Lindsay, and of course, she came back for Halloween Kills, and well, she came for Halloween Kills and Halloween Ends. And apparently, she does this like Real Housewife thing. I've never watched the show, but there's a bunch of them. I found that out this week. Yeah, I'm not into a lot of the reality stuff. But this is kind of a home invasion style film. So I like the cover, I like the way it's done, and I looked at some of the pictures from here. I just found them kind of there she is, young Kyle Richards right there. Not as young as she was when she played Lindsay, but still pretty young. And I was interested in that, so I picked up that one as well. I picked the other VSAs that were on sale. So I got the let's go to the VSAs actually, and I'll let you guys know exactly what else I picked up. It wasn't just VSAs I picked up though. I picked up some other stuff as well. So on the sub labels, we'll go to the VSAs. So I did some Vinegar Syndrome archives here. During the sale, I managed to grab whatever it takes. I grabbed the Grave, Hard Eight Tiger Claws trilogy. So I got TC 2000, and that brings me up to the first 19 Vinegar Syndrome archives. I've got every other one before that: Champagne and Bullets, Alley Cat, Grave, Secrets, right back to the very first Vinegar Syndrome archives. I also picked up one other title here as well. I'm trying to remember what it is right now. It was again another one of the horror titles that they had on sale that I enjoyed. And for the life of me right now, I don't remember what the title is. We'll just dive into the Vinegar Syndrome stuff, and we'll see if we come across it. We'll look at the stuff that's been announced throughout this week. We got like Sidekicks as a new VSU. That's a cool one. From Beyond on 4K, made in Hong Kong. I was very tempted to grab that because of Deadly Camp. Inferno, the on there we got Frostbiter, Ted Bundy. I was a bit iffy on that one. Beast in Space, I remember, but not something I'm going to grab. Flesh and Fantasy, something I will eventually grab. Karuku, Beast of the Amazon. I think my better half would get a kick out of it. It's a monster movie. There's not much of a monster in it, but just the fact that they're doing these makes me want to just like support it. Undeclared war was announced. Uh, for the earlier stuff here, there was because I know there's one that I picked up that wasn't that was kind of newer, but not newest. I missed out on Tragic Girls limited edition. I didn't get the Scary on 61st, which I'm kind of disappointed in myself for not getting because I had the other VSPs. I would love to have seen them put Righting Wrongs on sale, but I understand that's very much too new of a film to do that with. I love the fact that they had those out of print releases. I love that people got to get a lot of those. There was some great stuff that came out through those releases there. Overall, I think this has been a unmitigated success. The stuff that was there for like, for $10, people said, well, isn't the greatest stuff. But honestly, for $10, look at what these releases normally cost. Like on sale, like $33, $40 to $50 for a lot of these. I would have put a little bit less in the adult titles, but I know that there's some people that really are they're into that type of stuff, so they'll grab those. But that's just me, wanting more for me on there. And at the end of the day, they had some great. Resurrection was on sale. I already had that one. Shallow Grave was on sale. I hope a lot of people got that one. That was a really good release. I actually like Resurrection as well. It's kind of a bit of a seven knockoff. Killer's Delight, I really enjoyed. Gross Screamer. So a lot of them around this period went on sale through the fire already honed, so that I didn't need that. Alien from LA, Albert Pion just recently passed away, so it was really nice to see that one. I was very disappointed that All American Murder or The Cellar didn't make it into the sale. I was very surprised Surf 2 sold out. But again, those were definitely decent releases. Last Gasp and Rush Week, I think both those were on sale on the first day, but I was holding off to see what was going to come, and really I botched it there. I should have grabbed those. Those would have been two more during the sale that I definitely would have picked up. I would have been one of the only people. I would have picked up Satan's Blood and Dark Tower as well. I don't care how much hate the movie gets. It was just kind of my style. So I like Jane Agutter. I do. For We got to see like Don't Panic come back in with a limited edition like out of print release there. I would have loved to have seen them put this one Dial Code Santa Claus on sale just because I want to see more people get it. It's just such a fun film. Just such a really, really fun, enjoyable film. I'm still not seeing the other one that I got, and I know it wasn't too far back. I probably just even passed it by and never really noticed it. But there was one other title that I picked up. I'll find out for the next live video anyway. I know Extra 3 was there. That was not an errant thing. I was not big on Extra 3. It's killing me that I can't remember which one it was that I picked up, and it's probably one of the print ones. It's probably what it is right now. Not out of print in the out of print section, but probably has gone out of print. That's why it's not showing up here. But overall, I got to say this has been an excellent sale. They did a great job with this. This is a one-time thing for their 10th year anniversary. I think they did an amazing job with it. There's a little bit there throughout the 7 days. There was something there for everybody. So no matter who you were, I'm sure you found like a title or two that kind of piqued your interest. You're able to grab. Now, if you are like me and you own a lot of Vinegar Syndrome titles, there probably wasn't as much for you as there would be for other people, and understandable. And I'm gonna quickly check the Vinegar Syndrome out of print stuff to see if it was one of those releases. Well, I guess I'm just not gonna remember right now. But I did pick up something else through the sale, like a regular title. Was a kind of a horror title that I wanted to grab because I know I got the VSAs, the two horror titles today, and a horror title, not yesterday, I think, but the day before. And I can't complain. It's been a great sale. There's been some incredible announcements, a lot of stuff that's been there to check out, that's been there to see. And it's exciting. It's exciting to see them to do this. For some people, I hope that this may be their step into Vinegar Syndrome, that they picked up some of these titles and that they looked here and found, okay, this is something that I want, or I haven't checked out Vinegar Syndrome. I've been kind of iffy because sometimes been kind of pricey. This is your gateway drug for some people to vinegar syndrome. So I don't want to keep this video too long. I want to thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you soon right here live in the call to cinema.